Yes, yes, welcome in again, everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor, 37 steps up high above the city on another hot, hot day. Just because I've only got two hands and I need to get something started, already going on in the pan, you can see what appear to be 4 burgers. We'll get back to those in just a minute. I want to get to some of the carnage and some of the sacrifice that's gone on today for today's episode. First of all, here's my plastic gloves that have come off. My favorite wooden slotted spoon is all a muss. One of my plastic forks has, and that pan that I mixed, what I mixed in there was a full pound of ground beef. Here's just the tray it came in. And a full packet of dry onion soup mix, ripped wide open at the top, and all of it just dumped in there. And because what I'm making today are taco burgers, we're going to give it a shot, I have sour cream already mixed in those. And half of it just ripped into and added to the dish. And here's the onion soup packet that's been torn wide open and one of its packets ripped out. And the Clover Valley sharp cheddar cheese shredded that has already been mixed into our dish. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is make taco burgers. All burgers, if you're going to fancy them up, other than the burger meat, if you're going to add some Italian dressing to them or some eggs to them or something to make them more juicy, then you need to add what you call the dry binder. Most of the time it's breadcrumbs. The wet binder is most often eggs. It might be Italian dressing and eggs. And then the breadcrumbs are usually what offsets the moisture in there, so your burgers can still cook as burgers, but if they're just too wet with the Italian dressing, it will just leak out and they can't stay together. And if it's too dry with just the breadcrumbs, it wouldn't be enjoyable because it would just be that dry. So instead of using eggs as my wet binder, I decided to use sour cream on the theme of taco burgers to see what would happen. And I didn't use breadcrumbs and the dry onion soup mix. I only used the dry onion soup mix. And I didn't add any moisture to my pan. Once it was hot enough and ready to go and sanitized and all those good things like we do every episode, I just let the burgers start cooking that I made with my gloves on, but I couldn't possibly hold the camera and do that. And that's why I did it ahead of time. But as you can see, the juice from the sour cream, from the cheese, probably from the burger meat itself, 80-20, 1 pound. It smells awesome. It's great 80-20 to cook with because it just has enough fat to let it do its thing. But as you can see, there's a lot more moisture than I expected to make them burgers. I'm going to let it simmer for a bit and see what happens. I definitely do have a backup plan with taco burgers in mind. Okay, we're still totally psyched from the nice comments, and we're just going to use one of our bad jokes just to use one. Kind of on the aroma, kind of on the smell out of this, and me mentioning that smell-o-vision. It's a shame you can only see these and not smell them. I wish I could say a young kid watching sent me in this joke, but I can't. I just remember it. So, what did the judge say when the skunk walked into the courtroom? And the answer is, odor in the court. Okay, we'll be back in a bit as these continue to do their thing. Okay, yes, we're back. All right, good reports. The burgers have definitely cooked up nice. I did have the right amount of sour cream, my wet binder to go with the onion soup mix, the dry binder. They're nice and juicy. They're awesome. But I just got a call that a lot more than 4 people are going to be hanging out today. So, in the spirit of taco burgers and many people, and I don't want it to look like 4 of us are dining because of these awesome taco burgers. So you can see how nice they're just breaking up and how moist they are. And they're cooked through, and the smell and the juice in the pan is awesome. So what I had for my backup plan, just in case this ended up more of a delicious taco beef burger than anything else, is I got a brand new fresh head of romaine lettuce, which I know was already rinsed, but I rinsed it again and I just ripped it up by hand. When you use a metal knife to cut your lettuce, which I also learned back from the pizza shop many, many years ago, the metal on that knife will oxidize the lettuce, whether it's iceberg or romaine or whatever lettuce you're cutting up, and after 24 hours or so, it'll start to brown your lettuce. So a couple of the companies that I've seen have come up with a plastic knife, which you use to cut your lettuce, which is cool. And or you can just rip it up, and it's not like perfectly symmetrical or 1-inch cuts when you rip it up, but that's just part of the One Burner Bachelor. So we're just going to make this a nice, good-sized taco Caesar salad. Our burger meat's already flavored with the onion soup mix, some sour cream, some cheddar cheese, and we're going to add some more of that sharp cheddar cheese on the top. And the sour cream we have left, we'll put dollops around it all around the salad. And then we're going to serve it. And the hamburger buns I bought to make them burgers, I might decorate on the side also just as a piece of fresh bread maybe to have with your taco Caesar salad. So I am going to pause this. I'm going to put it all together because I think a final view, which actually has been a suggestion, that when I do finish, maybe show, the final look of the final product. So I have that in mind. Okay, we'll be back. The One Burner Bachelor. Thanks, everybody. Okay, there it is. A look at today's final product. I cut a couple of hamburger buns in half and put them off to the side in case anyone would like to make it kind of as a sandwich or just have some fresh bread with their taco Caesar salad. We put the dollops of sour cream down the middle on our beef, which is seasoned with the dry onion soup and sour cream in it already and cheese in it already. And then down each side, of course, over that deliciously chilled, rinsed, again, romaine lettuce and the sour cream and the cheese on top, and it's just ready to, yikes, rip into. There's my brand new spatula, my brand new tongs, which I didn't use today. But there we are, and there's my sign, the One Burner Bachelor. We're 37 steps up high above the city. Thank you, everyone, again, for your support and your views. And order in the court. You can use that one anytime. Never a charge for the entertainment on the One Burner Bachelor. Thanks again, everyone. Please keep viewing. Please keep sharing. Hope to see you next time.